In Beaufort, South Carolina, it seemed as if Newt Gingrich had a spring in his step walking off the campaign bus.
Felicity and I are very honored to be here.
That's because the Republican presidential candidate got the endorsement of a former rival.
I was very honored and very humbled to have Governor Perry speak so well about endorsing me just a few minutes ago as he withdrew from the campaign.
Texas Governor Rick Perry ended on his bid for the GOP's nomination days before the Palmetto State's primary.
Today, I am suspending my campaign and endorsing Newt Gingrich for President of the United States. I believe Newt is a conservative visionary who can transform our country.
The Texans' tumble out opens up more of the conservative base for Gingrich and fuels his campaign story that they're surging.
The number one thing we now know is that when this becomes a two-person race, that Romney has a huge problem because he's too liberal for most Republican voters.
Good news for the former House Speaker, considering his second ex-wife, Marianne Gingrich, just told ABC's Nightline that he asked her to have an open marriage when he was having an affair with his current wife, Callista.
Look, I'm not going to say anything about Marianne. My two daughters have already written to ABC complaining about this as tawdry and inappropriate. Both of my daughters are prepared to speak on the record with any of you who'd like to talk to them. Several other people who knew the situation are prepared to speak on the record. I'm not getting involved.
Gingrich is locked in a duel with Mitt Romney, who got some bad news that his razor-thin Iowa caucus victory was really a draw with Rick Santorum.
And I hope you will vote for me, Mitt Romney. I'd love to have your help.
Recent polls show Gingrich closing on Romney's lead, with Congressman Ron Paul and former Senator Rick Santorum behind. Couple that with relentless criticism on his career with a private equity firm and how much he pays in taxes. And Romney is responding to those attacks, ridiculing Gingrich for his claims that he created millions of jobs while in Congress. Perhaps it's a sign that South Carolina is still in play, and perhaps an opening for Newt Gingrich to define himself as the not Romney alternative. John Mone, Associated Press, Beaufort, South Carolina.